Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Everyone, my name is Abdullah Hamadi Riaz. My school is Sussex College Kandy. I am grade 5. Rabbi Shali Sadri Vaisirli Amri Wahlul Ukdatam Milisani Yashpa'u Kauli. Today I am going to tell about story of Qurbani. Qurbani Ulhiya, as it known in Arabic, is the word that describes the sacrifice of an animal to Allah during the period of Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Adha, which marks the completion of the annual Hajj pilgrimage and festival, honors the tradition of the Prophet Ibrahim a.s. by sacrificing an animal and distributing the meat to those in need. Prophet Ibrahim a.s. is honored person. When he heard the word of sacrifice, Allah decided to check Prophet Ibrahim a.s. experienced a dream in which he was ordered to sacrifice his beloved son Ismail a.s. Then he understood this message was a command from Allah. Without hesitation, he prepared his son for sacrifice. Son Ismail a.s. always expected of what was Allah commanded of him. Ibrahim a.s. loved his son daily, yet this was no obstacle to honoring his duty. That was instructed to him by Allah and thus proving his full submission to Allah. As Ibrahim a.s. began to carry the sacrifice, Allah replaced Ismail a.s. with a ram, and Ismail a.s. was unharmed. So Allah tested his dedication in his submission to Allah's commands. Ibrahim a.s. successfully passed the test. So my dear friends, Qurbani acts as a reminder of beloved Prophet Ibrahim a.s. dedication and devotion to serving Allah obediently. This is the true Islam of oneself that Allah expects from us. Thank you, my dear friends who are watching this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Sumaya Farik from Sussex College, Badulla. I am in grade 5. Now I am going to speak about Islamic Qurban. Qurban is known as Ulhiya in Arabic. It is the practice of sacrificing an animal for Allah. Every day of Eid al-Adha from 10th to 13th of Dhul Hijjah, Muslims are all around the world sacrifice an animal to mark the completion. This practice honors the sacrifice of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Qurbani is not simply the slaughtering of an animal and the distribution of its meat. It is more than commemorate ritual. The Qurban not only means the sacrifice, it should be done by purity and sincerity of intention known as taqwa. Allah commanded Ibrahim alayhi salam to sacrifice his beloved son Ismail. Both father and son were prepared to sacrifice Ismail's life, but Shaitan wanted to discourage them. In this narration, Ibrahim alayhi salam stoned Shaitan 3 times. They attested that if it was from Allah, they must accept it. It is the stoning that we remember at Hajj. Anas bin Malik said, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to sacrifice 2 rams and also sacrificed 2 rams. Bukhari. This Dhul Hijjah received this beautiful sunnah. Jazakallah khaira.